guys, so welcome back to another Destiny video, but not a gun review this time. Today we're actually going to be talking about some weapons that I think deserve a couple of nerfs. Just a few. I'm not going to talk about 100 of them because even me as a Destiny player that play PvP, I can't name all 100% good buffs or nerfs. But I will name a few that I think would be really good for PvP. And again, we can't keep having PvP. If we're only getting one map, like per year, the PvP changes need to get better then. Like the updates, the consistency. We can't just keep having no good PvP games where, oh, hey, we're only getting one map, but we're doing hardly any PvP changes to the sandbox, which was also another thing that they promised, and not much has been delivered as far as I know. Yes, we see some weapons here and there, but for example, the new Trials SMG that has been already talked about, the Immortal, it is right now dominating the Crucible, which is not healthy. Not by any means necessary. I'm not going to go over the Immortal. I'm just going to go over a few exotics that I feel like could either spice it up a little bit, like we haven't seen in a bit, or maybe some exotics that we've been seeing in the Iron Banner a lot lately, which most of you guys should know. If not, I will let you know for this, which is going to be the first one that should get nerfs. Like a special nerf just to PvP, not even touching it in PvE. So, anywho, let's get on with the list. First weapon on this list would be the Wither Horde. So the Wither Horde, I'm just gonna keep very short and clean. The Wither Horde right now in Iron Banner is so dominating that even the changes that they did, I've even seen it in Trials last week, which was really crazy just to see this thing coming back. And again, it was only gone after one nerf in Season of the Splice, season of whatever it's called, the Pirate Season, whatever you're gonna call it. Because again, we don't talk about that season. That season was bad. Wait, it's like completely garbage, as most of you guys know. But there was one change that did nerf the Wither Horde, and then we didn't see it for the rest of the season for PvP. Well, unfortunately, that didn't last long because someone found out how to counter it, the nerf, and I don't think it really did anything. So, what I think they should do to the Wither Horde, super simple, and this person also did agree with me. When you shoot it, and this is only for PvP, by the way, only for PvP, it will not affect you in PvE. When you shoot the Wither Horde, and it leaves the devastating, like that little taken aura, like the Previous Torment area effect, and of course you know how it kills them pretty quick, like in this scenario effect, yeah, but you pop it on like an objective or the flag, and none of the enemy opponents can get on it. Well, what I think should be also added on, and this would just say you were killed by the Acolytes, is that you will slowly die to that grenade as well. Because, again, as a grenade launcher, it should hurt you, but not in PvE, I'm saying. But for PvP purposes, I don't think it's fair for, well, we'll say, you, for a person, to be sitting in the middle of that pole where you're capturing the zone. Yes, that puts you in a bad spot, but as you right now, I see some players like Iron Banner, for example, they don't have it. They don't have a care in the world. But for Trials, people will just play a little far back, wait for it, and then like shoot them, like how it's supposed to be. But that will be probably the first nerf. Not too big, but not too little. A good balance between the two. And yeah, that'll be the Wither Horde nerf I think should come. It keeps the game still balanced, but the gun's still usable and fun. On to the next. The next weapon on this list is for both PvE and PvP. The Dedicate Tomb, which is, of course, yes, a rapid-fire fusion rifle, which are hit or miss. But I literally just read the exotic catalyst, which, yes, it says as you get a kill with this weapon, it gives you an iconic trace that will slowly come to you and reload it from reserves without even reloading it for you. Like, you don't do the reanimation, but you get the point. And it's a really good fusion rifle. Yes, a really good fusion rifle. But it is also the first of its kind to shoot in a horizontal spread hip firing. It's 86 handling, very good. It's a rapid fire, very quick in session. Again, I'm going to read it to you. Fires a wide horizon spread when shot from the hip. Final blows with this weapon has a chance to generate an iconic trace. Powerful foes always generate traces. And again, I believe this gun can also cause jolt. Yes, right here. Sorry, I haven't used this or even used this in a gun review. Collecting an iconic trace overcharges this weapon's next shot, jolting targets. Hit. But again, like as I say this, I don't use this, and I don't even see much people use this. And it's supposed to be great against overloads, but we have two really good weapons this season for overloads, which was bows and SMGs and autos. Well, technically three. And, of course, we have Thunderlord, which is a powerhouse against that. Le Monarch, which is a powerhouse. And, and they're free. Like, why run an exotic slot for this? So, a couple buffs they could do is, if an iconic trace, well, if they want to do this, if you get an iconic trace, your next shot does, I'm trying to think, Vorpal does what, 20% for special weapons? I don't know, 15% increase in damage for the next shot you shoot with Jolt. So, for example, you shoot an Overload champion with this weapon, it's going to do 15% damage, but also jolt them. So any enemies that are nearby this, even doing that hip fire shot, letting people go, like shooting a bunch of people and just clear ads like hell. If not that, I would say for the catalyst, if you really like running around with fusion rifles and you want to just shoot the living hell out of somebody, make the hip fire barrel, which I've heard complaints isn't very accurate. Like, it shoots in 20 directions. Make it a little bit tighter, but not too tight, keeping to its randomness, but tight enough where it's a line. Because that's what I'm seeing here is like it misses a lot of shots. So those would be the things I would say. But I think this first one I said would be a better option. Just getting a kill, iconic trace, and this is for its catalyst. For its catalyst, it gives it 15% damage increase in jolts, making it a little bit better after they get an iconic trace, which would be so much better. Because right now it only reloads. But I don't even see it very much. I don't even use it. I was gonna probably should, but yeah. Next, please, before we get that's pretty much sums it up. As Iron Banner goes through, I'm still working on getting that pulse rifle from Iron Banner. I got a really good roll on the Hero's Burden that just got reprised on perks, which we're probably going to be doing a review maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I just wanted to see how well this video does. And it's still Destiny. I know a lot of you guys actually come and watch my Destiny videos and ask me, oh, what's the best way to grind or certain things. I may not be an expert, but if it's weapons, I can try my best on saying what should and what shouldn't get nerfed. Is it going to happen? No, I'm not that big of a streamer or a YouTuber, But I think it's nice to have your own thoughts, and I would like to hear some of your own thoughts, like what weapons should get nerfed or why they should get nerfed, like your pros and cons of why and why it shouldn't get nerfed. Because yeah, you don't want to just say, oh, Teraba, for example, which is definitely getting nerfed, and I understand why. But like they explained it. But like, let's say, I don't know, fuck it, Gallahorn. I don't mean to hate on anyone. I love the gun as well, but I'm just saying for an example. Oh, I think Gallahorn is too weak. It's not doing enough damage since it's a precision. Let's move it to an adaptive. Yeah, but that's just for an example. I'm not saying we should buff it. No, it's already giving out insane DPS. But anywho, if you guys did enjoy this, please like this video. It dramatically helps the odds of having other people see it. And also, hit that subscribe button and turn on notification bell so you guys don't miss on any videos. And of course, I also have a Twitch channel that we do streams on. We're running around playing Trials or maybe some Crucible, or even playing a different game like Elden Ring or Star Wars Fallen Order or whatever. It's basically a Twitch channel where we just play whatever the fuck we want. And yeah, and who knows, we'll see some other cool types of games. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you all on the next one, and you all stay safe out there. Peace!